Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me for this prayerful pause with the pastor. I have worked very hard over the last couple of years in the lifetime of this series to try to keep politics out of this and let you draw your own conclusions. But today I'm just too angry as a Christian, as a minister of Word and Sacrament in the Church of Jesus Christ, as a believer in the risen Christ, to stay silent about this. I'm sure you've heard about it by now. Washington Post has broken the story of the texts between Virginia Thomas, the wife of Clarence Thomas, Supreme Court Justice, and the White House Chief of Staff under Donald Trump. You can make of that whatever you want. I'm not one who wants to punish a spouse because of another spouse's right to speak whatever she wants. But this one really gets me. I'm quoting here from the Washington Post article by Woodward and Costa March 25th, Washington Post. When Meadows, Chief of Staff Meadows, wrote to Thomas on November 24th, so this is after the election, after courts had begun to say no, there was no fraud, after the government officials of the Trump administration said no, there is no fraud, there is no illegality. On November 24th, the White House Chief of Staff invoked God to describe the effort to overturn the election. This is a fight of good versus evil, Meadows wrote. Quote, evil always looks like the victor until the King of Kings triumphs. Do not grow weary in well-doing. The fight continues. I have staked my career on it, well, at least my time in D.C. on it. Close quote. Virginia Thomas replied, quote, thank you, needed that. This plus a conversation with my best friend just now. I will try to keep holding on. America is worth it. It is unclear to whom Thomas was referring. The messages, which do not directly reference Justice Thomas or the Supreme Court, show for the first time how Ginny Thomas used her access to Trump's inner circle to promote and seek to guide the president's strategy to overturn the election results, and how receptive and grateful Meadows said he was to receive her advice. And then it goes on about that. It is this reference to the King of Kings. It is this whole religious connotation that just has driven me to the edge. I want to quote from Good News Bible. Matthew 28. No, it must not be 28. Matthew 24. Jesus is talking about troubles and persecutions. Matthew 24, verses 4 and 5. Jesus answered, watch out, and do not let anyone fool you. Many men, and women I would add, claiming to speak for me, will come and say, I am the Messiah, and they will fool many people. Verse 6, you are going to hear the noise of battles close by and the news of battles far away, but do not be troubled. Such things must happen, but they do not mean that the end has come. False prophets. False prophets, good versus evil, overthrowing, in my opinion, just my opinion, not speaking on behalf of South Presbyterian Church, but in my opinion, working to overthrow a rightfully legal election in this nation in violation of our Constitution in the name of Jesus Christ, the King of Kings. My one consolation, God will not be mocked. And we may not see it. It may happen in the great hereafter. But these people will answer for what they have done and what they have said and how they have worded it. I don't want to say they took God's name in vain. I don't want to say that they misquoted Jesus. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong and they're right. But boy, it doesn't feel that way to me right now. And I'm angry. I'm angry that once again, all the good teachings get maligned. No wonder people aren't coming to church. No wonder people don't want to hear about Jesus. And those of us who believe in Jesus and his deferential treatment of the poor, for instance, or his focus on justice, we need to be speaking up now. In personal conversations with friends, in groups where we are, any place that we can, including Prayerful Pause with the Pastor. Thanks for joining me this day. I hope you go out and talk about this with other people. Don't be silent. I'm Pastor Deb Swift of South Presbyterian Church in Rochester, New York. And until next time, God bless. Take care and bye for now.